Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome back here. I guess I shouldn't say welcome back. Welcome to the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. We're celebrating the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football team. Thanks for joining on Fuller Digital Solutions. Can everybody see me out there? Hopefully, I got Adam waving behind the cameras. Thanks to Adam for helping out here all season long. So, yes, we're going to interview some of these guys here from this football team from the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. They went 11-1 this season and just kind of fell up a little bit short there in the Unidome semifinals against Easton Valley. That game was last Thursday. They fell in that game 42-36, but overall, 11-1, a fantastic season here for the Hawks. Once again, big thank you to all of our sponsors here, including the Golden Pheasant. Also, Remsen St. Mary's Parish and School, Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen Farmers Co-op, Gangler Feed, Mrs. B's, American Bank, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Connor's Lounge, Klein Auction, Fish Funeral Home, and Orange City Healthcare, and as well as all of our Fuller Digital Solutions sponsors. So we're going to play some commercials here, and then I think we'll start off with Coach Osterman. That's coming up here. Be back in about 2 minutes here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
American Bank, we are committed to making a meaningful and positive impact in the schools and businesses within our community. Like a Hail Mary, throw to win the game. We are here to help you every step of the way to take care of your financial goals. We are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact in our community. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. Bump up the spirit and cheer on the Hawks to victory. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Call the bunkers at BF&S Lawn at 1-800-728-1128 today to make a preventative grub control application to your lawn. This summer round of fertilizer, weed, and grub control will keep your lawn looking green, weed-free, and safe from the damage that grubs can cause to your turf. Call 1-800-728-1128 to have BF&S Lawn Service protect your yard. So buy and sell grain. You're welcome to stop into Connor's Lounge on Main in Remsen with the Conkle Girls. They have changed things up a bit, so come see what's new. While you're in, enjoy specialty drinks or your favorite beverage with full bar available. Then choose from their many delicious appetizers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy at Connor's Lounge, your hometown choice for good times in Remsen.
And you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends.
Cool.
Like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1, as well as Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to the Golden Pheasant. Can you hear me over there, Coach? How we doing?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Adam, too. Appreciate it, guys.
So, Coach, into the season 11-1, and last Thursday against Easton Valley just kind of seemed like the Hawks team. You guys put up a really, really good fight, but just kind of ran out of gas and just kind of ran out of players there at the end of that game.
Yeah, I agree. We ended the season. Probably not at the game we wanted to end it on, but definitely in the Dome. We'll take that. That's a really good effort for a team that's relatively young. And I agree. I think we ran out of a couple of pieces that we really wish we would have had. Obviously, I know Wes Gallus is listening. We would really wish we would have had him there. And obviously, he's recovering really well, and we hope that he keeps coming. Excited to see him at school again. But when you have some of those injuries to your offensive line, you got to bring up some younger guys. That really opens my eyes. Then how much those younger guys have to be ready to go. I mean, they just simply have to be ready to go. And again, there was a plethora of injuries that happened there. But I think we're going to have to now double down on some of those things that we do practice-wise to make sure that those other guys are ready to go and they're going to be prepared to do the things that we need them to do. But and again, like I said, a young team had a really great season. I was really happy with how they ended it. And again, kudos to my coaches very publicly. Michael Poink did a great job with his offensive line. I thought Levi DeBrink did a great job with our wide receivers this year. Boy, I mean, Ryan Willman's a testament to his kind of teaching. And Austin Jensen's been under his tutelage for a couple of years now, and they've made big leaps and bounds in terms of what they've been able to do. And then, of course, Ryan Gallus, he's called some really great games for us this year. Boy, he really got us going in a couple of those situations and really sparked us. And him and Levi have worked pretty well together. So, I'm really happy with those guys very publicly. I know Ryan Hayek helped us in the back end of some things with some quarterback things during the summer. And then, of course, Zach Arnold helped us a little bit earlier in the year, and he got busy. But again, all that stuff, all the contributions that we have to the program, I mean, that really contribute to going 11-1. And so we're really happy with it.
It takes a village to run a good program like this, and a lot of hours and commitment. And think back to this season, 11-1, and do you maybe, as a coach, do you maybe have a favorite memory that you can kind of look back on that was just a real good spot for this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks team, or maybe something the kids did that made you laugh and kind of realize, we're having a lot of fun here?
I suppose there's a lot of things that happen. I'm terrible with that kind of memory. My wife will not agree with that. I have a good movie memory, but I don't have a good memory with some of these, these special moments. But like I said, some of these things I think back to early in the season, like Austin Jensen. He made a lot of great plays early, but for the most part, you really couldn't take him off the field. And that was something that maybe wasn't there earlier. And so seeing some of those moments where he's like, I'll take it from here. I'll keep going. I'll keep working. And I'll stay on the field. Those are the kind of moments that I really remember. There's a lot of guys that stepped up and did those types of fun little things. Just them egging me on at the end of every game, wanting me to do some flip or whatever.
Okay, well, yeah, I got to ask, what's do you do?
So when I was growing up, I did some tumbling and gymnastics until I was in elementary school a little bit, and it certainly does not show that I know what I'm doing, but I do remember how to do a front handspring. And so God bless Zach Arnold. He had some dance moves, and he could really get those kids going. And the only thing I've got is just this weird, look like Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld when I dance sometimes. Just terrible, just absolutely terrible when I dance. But I can do this front handspring. Those guys really seem to enjoy it, and
the kids like it.
They like it. But like I said, I had a lot of great memories. There's a lot of great wins. I thought that Don Bosco win,
that was huge.
I could feel the emotion after that one. There was a lot of things that went kind of against us. I thought that 3-hour drive was could have played against us, and our kids didn't do it. So, like I said, a lot of those memories are going to be just that. A lot of those kids just stepping up when they needed to, and then some of those big wins. A nice win over a Newell Fonda team that we really thought was going to be troublesome, and we had a really nice win there. So, yeah, those are the types of memories you'll have there.
Coach, what's the future of this Hawks football program? I'm sure the type of kids that you have here at Remsen St. Mary's, I'm sure it probably took a little while to absorb that loss at the Unidome, but I'm sure not long after that, these kids are saying, we need to work hard, we need to get back here, and we need to accomplish bigger things.
Yeah, and I think it's difficult to have the conversation of wanting to come back to the Dome. I've never been a big proponent of making that your end goal because, what if you don't make that type deal? And I think that's just newspaper fodder for other people. If you say we're going to go to the Dome, and then if you don't make it, then you're just scapegoat to them. I've always been a big proponent of just going 1-0. Let's just worry about this next play, and let's put all the things together that kind of get you to that next step, and then we'll worry about the Dome when we get to the Dome. But to answer your question, I'm really excited. I was just talking to Coach Coink here about an hour ago, and just talking about a lot of these freshmen had to step up, had to practice quite a bit with the varsity, and we're going to lose 4 great super seniors. I mean, they were great kids to work with. They knew what they were supposed to do, and they could lead. And so we're going to have a junior class really step up and do those things. But in terms of the future, boy, we're going to have some great depth. There were some kids that really stepped up, and I think about things in terms of the defense now, less the offense. But I mean, the offense has a great future. But boy, defensively, there were some really good pieces. I mean, and just thinking about one on the top of my head, like Braxton Knipe, frickin' in his first start in a varsity game, he sacks a kid on the first drive. I mean, just absolutely, I was losing my mind because we could see it all week in practice. It was coming, and just like, where did this kid come from?
Yeah,
and
he played well in the Dome
as well. He played well. And so, like I said, just the overall depth of this team is going to be something special moving forward. And again, to kind of help prevent those injuries, you need depth. And that's kind of what separated that 2020 team, that 2017 team, was just depth, right? The 2019 team was super talented, and they just kind of ran out of steam at the Dome too. Same thing, just didn't quite have all the pieces in place. In this 2021 team, it felt kind of the same way. Didn't maybe have all the pieces in place when injuries came up, and so, like I said, there's a lot of things future-wise, and I've thought about you mentioned it takes a village, and I think that's very true. And what separates, I'm an alumni of Sibley Cheaton High School, and my junior and senior year are probably the two best back-to-back years that Sibley Cheaton had in probably 25 years. I mean, it was an atrocious amount of time that they had back-to-back good years, and I think about that. I mean, the community of Sibley has really great people, really great talent, but they just can't seem to put all the pieces together. I mean, just the community can't go all in the same direction. The players can't go in the same direction. And trust me, there's a point where I'm getting to here. But the overall concept here is, number one, that it seems like Remsen St. Mary's, the community itself, is moving in the right direction. Not just with us. I mean, you look at girls basketball, what they're starting to do now. Boys basketball has been this way. Baseball, softball. I mean, everybody's moving in the right direction here. Right, and everybody wants to do the same thing, and the kids are willing to commit to it. The parents understand why they're doing what they're doing, because it's always the end result. And sometimes I think that's what maybe separates programs from maybe just a random class being good, like my class. I was not a huge part of those teams, but like I said, just what separates the one from the other. I mean, the whole group has to be behind it, and I think that's what really separates out that, and what the future of this team looks like is because everybody is pitching in to do the right thing.
Very good. Well, we'd like to thank Coach Tim Osterman coming in here to the Golden Pheasant. Coach, I can smell that chicken. It smells.
I know. They did a good job.
It smells really good. So we'll let you get over there and get a plate. And if there's maybe a couple guys that maybe have a few pieces down, maybe Caden. It seems like he might be a guy that could
he might be able to do it too.
He might be able to get through a plate.
Hey, Adam, thanks for everything you did for us this year. I know Ryan Hayek, hopefully he's listening. He did a great job for us all. And Keith, thanks for being here for the playoff run and everything you do at KCHE for us. It's been a fun season. Thanks for everything.
And you talk about the community support, and the reason why we're able to do what we do is because of all of our fantastic sponsors. So it's a great relationship, and we look forward to the future here, Coach.
You bet. Thanks, Keith.
All right, thank you,
Adam.
Yeah, we'll take a time out here. We'll be back here from the Golden Pheasant live here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Gingler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
The Golden Pheasant Restaurant. Thanks to Fuller Digital Solutions here at the Golden Pheasant. We'll introduce Sean Cronin here. Sean, what grade in school are you this year?
I'm a senior this year. So.
You're a senior this year, so this was the last ride for you with this Hawks team. Tell us, who are your parents and any siblings, anybody listening or watching at home? We're on camera this time. This is a new experience, so you can wave to everybody that you want to. There you go. All right, who's your family?
My dad's Kent, and my mom is Sheila, and then I have a sister that's a sophomore at St. Mary's, and then one that's in 6th grade at St. Mary's. So
sounds good. So think back to the season here, Sean. Do you maybe have a favorite memory that you can look back on, or a favorite game? Something? I can already say you're saying, I got this picked out. What are you thinking about?
I'd say against Exira when I got that pick, or was it? I think it was Glidden actually. When I got that pick on like the 10-yard line and ran it back down to the 3.
So you were close to a score.
Yeah, that was extremely close. That was definitely my highlight of the year.
Highlight of the year. So you were close to getting in the end zone. Did you have, the lineman? You don't get much of a chance to celebrate a touchdown. What were you going to do?
Oh, I have no idea. I was going to go crazy if I got in. That's for sure.
That's for sure. So tell us about that Don Bosco game. Just that was just such a physical game.
Yeah, they came out and they hit us really hard, but we hit them back every play just as hard as they hit us, and we didn't get very many calls that game, I'd say, but we played really hard and we won with what we had. So
yeah, this testament to some of these younger guys coming up here. So you weren't able to play in the Dome, but there was some younger linemen that stepped up and played in this game against Easton Valley. What were some of the things that you were telling these kids before they went into the Unidome?
You just said you got to keep your head up. You got to keep fighting. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, but once you get started, it's going to be easier, and you're going to want to win with everything you got. So
definitely. So what else do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Just football. I'm not playing baseball this summer, so.
Okay. Do you have plans after school yet, or still determining that?
Right now, I want to go to ISU for either agricultural engineering or something like that.
Sounds good. Anybody you want to say hello to?
I guess just my family if they're watching.
All right, sounds good. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Sean. You can send up another guy or two here if you want to.
All righty.
All right, thanks, Sean. Good season. You. Appreciate it. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Healthcare, your community.
Fine food and fine dining combined when you dine at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant in Remsen. The Golden Pheasant has been serving the area for many years and is an area favorite when it comes to eating out. Their unique menu offers a variety of selections to please even the most discriminate taste. Relax and enjoy your dining experience tonight at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant, Highway 3 East in Remsen.
Service in Granville today.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1, along with Fuller Digital Solutions. Sitting to my left, introduce yourself and tell us who your family is.
My name is Austin Jensen, and my family is Melissa Jensen, Jeremy Jensen, and I have two sisters, Whitney and Bree.
Sounds good. So, Austin, you're a senior this year, right?
Yes, sir.
So, take us back to the season here. You guys finish 11-1. You finish your season in the Dome. Probably not the way you wanted to finish the season, but still a good year. Do you maybe have a favorite memory or a favorite game that you can kind of look back upon this past season?
Probably my favorite game was beating Don Bosco. That was a huge accomplishment.
I got you.
Thank you. For us and the team. So, getting past that was huge for us.
Definitely, this season, passing the ball, you were 1 for 1, 22 yards, 1 touchdown. How come you weren't the starting quarterback over Cale from, you completed 100% of your passes that you attempted. He was only at 61%. What's the deal there?
Putting him at quarterback was probably a better decision, just keeping me out of receiver. But he stepped up and played a huge role in the season this year, so happy that he did it.
Yeah, definitely. I think you threw that pass to Ryan Willman, wasn't it? Was that something you guys ever practiced with, or was it just kind of like, hey, you got to go play quarterback for a play here?
Yep, throw it to 6'5", he'll go get it. It's
not hard to figure out, is it? So tell us, what else do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, and I'm thinking about track.
Thinking about track this season. So you're a senior this year, and do you have any plans after high school here?
I don't know yet.
Not quite sure. It's okay. You can take time and figure it out. Do you have anybody watching or listening that you want to give a shout-out to at all?
I'm pretty sure my mom's listening, so hope your drive to Lamar's is doing fine.
All right, sounds good. Well, Austin, anything else you want to add?
No,
how was the chicken here at the Golden Pheasant?
It was very good.
Yeah, you guys have ate a lot of cheeseburgers, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I come in here and Tom says, "Yeah, we're gonna do some roasted chicken," and I'm thinking, yeah, the kids are gonna enjoy that. So, well, Austin, thanks for stopping by here. It was fun to watch you guys this season, and hope you're gonna have a good basketball season. Coach Ruden's not running you too hard to start the season off here, is he?
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. my old coach back in the day say, beginning of the season, a little R&R, not rest and relaxation. It's run and run.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, thanks, Austin, for stopping by here. Thank you. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here with a couple of other players here from Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football team, live from the Golden Pheasant on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
Fine food and fine dining.
Buying or selling? They have you covered at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company in Remsen with the Iowa Auction Group. Commercial, residential, agricultural, business, liquidation, estates, and more. They've been helping people with auctions for many years. And if you're looking to buy or sell land or real estate, they offer the services you want at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company with the Iowa Auction Group in Remsen.
KCHE 92.1. Welcome back, Fuller Digital Solutions live here from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. And we've got Junior, right? Junior here with us. Brendan Fish. Brendan, tell us who are your parents, any brothers, sisters, all that good stuff.
My dad is Dave Fish and mom is Liz Fish. And I have two older brothers. One is like 22, Kyle, and then Jake, who's he's a sophomore in college.
Okay. Anybody watching that you need to wave hello to?
I mean, why not?
Why not? So Brendan, tell us, this year you guys finish 11-1. You had a really good year. Let's see here. Yeah, 825 yards, 14 touchdowns. Think back to maybe a favorite memory that you had from this past football season.
I think my favorite memory was probably beating Don Bosco, traveling 3.5 hours all the way there, and then playing the way we did. I mean, it wasn't fun losing all the guys we did, but playing the way we did, it was so fun.
And I remember in that game, Don Bosco was driving. I think it was inside the 10-yard line, and you ripped a ball out of the receiver's hands one time, and I thought, I didn't even see the ball hit the ground. What happened on that play?
I mean, I honestly, myself, I had no idea what happened. I was just running, and I tried to, side chuck him, and then I'm there, and the ball's in my hands, and I went back and watched, and I think he was trying to transfer into his other arm, and I just bumped him at the right time, and then it just popped into my hands and took it back for a return.
And, when you get into playoff games, turnovers like that, those are huge because that was a big momentum swing for you guys.
Yeah, that was huge, especially going into half as close as it was and keeping them from scoring another touchdown tied up. It was pretty big.
That was pretty big. So, you guys got a lot of talent here. You're going to lose some seniors, but, you're a junior this year. Going over, winning a state championship last year, playing in that crazy game against Montezuma. You guys make it to the semifinals this year. Does that kind of motivate you guys a little bit to maybe work a little bit harder and come back strong next year?
I think motivation-wise, I think it's going to be this Easton Valley game we just played. I don't think we really want to lose another game. I think we want to come back on top like we did in 2020. I think that's what's going to push us. I
think you're exactly right. So what other activities do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Track, baseball, and obviously football.
Yeah. So what do you do in track?
100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, 4x1.
Sounds good. Who else runs that 4x1 with you?
It'll be me, hopefully Austin Jentz if he goes out.
Okay.
Jackson Bunkers, and maybe Alex Schrader if he wants to.
Okay. Is Schrader probably the quickest one on that 4x1?
Oh, I'd say me.
Okay. All right. Schrader's pretty quick, but you're quick too there. So, Brendan, thanks for stopping in here. Wave to anybody if you want to. Thanks for stopping in. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here with some more players here live from the Golden Pheasant here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza and roasted chicken, something icy to drink, or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
Orange City Area Health System is the right care at the right place at the right time. I'm Marty Guthmiller, CEO. From our emergency medical services to our home health surgery, sports medicine, behavioral health, and birth care. From our walk-in clinic in Orange City to our integrated family medicine clinics in Orange City, Hospers, and Paulina. For skilled, safe, and essential services at all stages of life. Trust the award-winning Orange City Area Health System.
Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1 alongside Fuller Digital Solutions live here at the Golden Pheasant. We got Brody Shorg, a senior here from Remsen St. Mary's. Brody, right?
Yep.
Brody, tell us, who's your parents, and do you have any siblings, anything like that?
My parents are Jeff and Amy Shorg, and I got two sisters that already graduated named Sydney and Lindsay.
Sounds good. So think back to this past season here, Brody. What's maybe a favorite game or a favorite memory that you can recall from this past season?
Probably being Don Bosco to go to the Dome.
I think that was a pretty fun game. What was that bus ride like over on the way there?
Very tiring.
I bet the bus ride was a lot more fun coming back after winning the game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So tell us, what other activities do you participate in here for Remsen St. Mary's?
I'm playing basketball, track, golf, and baseball still.
Sounds good. So what's your favorite sport?
I don't really got one, I think.
Don't have one? You just like them all, right?
Yeah.
Talk about the young man sitting over here, Kale over here. Coming into this season, you would think that Jackson's probably going to be QB1. He has his injury. Kale steps up. What type of leader is Kale like out on the football field?
He's a great leader. He really stepped up this year big for us.
It was a lot of fun. So, you get the ball, carry the ball 7 times this year, so just about 8 yards a carry. How come? Coach needs to be calling your number more, am I right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's all right. We won't put you on the spot too much. Well, Brody, thanks for stopping by.
Yep, thank you.
You want to hop in, Kale? We'll stick here on Fuller Digital Solutions live from the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to our other sponsors, Remsen's St. Mary's Parish and School, Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen Farmers Co-op, and Gangler Feed. We got Kale Ortman here. Right, Kale? Yeah.
Yep.
Tell us, who's your family, and are they listening here?
I think the parents might be listening. I got Bill and Brenda, and then my sister Carly.
Sounds good. Where's Carly at now? She just graduated, right?
Yeah, she's over at UNI.
All right, sounds good. So you're a junior this year. Did you expect coming into this season that you were going to have to play the quarterback position?
We had talks about it. It was between me and Jenny. We threw a little bit over the summer, and I just got the call by the first game, and that's what.
Just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah.
What's maybe a favorite memory that you have from this past football season?
Probably the Don Bosco or Easton Valley game. It was just fun going out there and competing, playing difficult teams, giving it our best.
Sounds good. What are some of the things that you learned, from the Sean Cronins and Brody Shorg and the other seniors that are on this team? What have they taught you about, the game of football?
Definitely just a hard work aspect. Just put your head down, keep going. Really helps. Showed to underclassmen too when they stepped up big and
Definitely.
raised dividends.
Definitely. So do you think, you pitched over at, was it the semifinal in state baseball too?
Yep.
Do you think playing on those big stages, were you nervous going into the Unidome at all this year? Probably just a little bit, but do you think playing in those big games, pretty consistently kind of helps you out?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, playing in 2 state baseball games, playing in a state basketball game, and then coming to the Unidome, I mean, you always have those nerves, but I mean, they call them pretty easily.
Definitely. So, what other sports do you participate in here at St. Mary's?
I'm in football, baseball, basketball, and maybe track.
Maybe track? Not a golfer?
No, not a golfer.
Seemed like there was a few golfers that used to go through here.
No.
There's a couple Shorgs, maybe?
Yeah, the Shorgs.
Yeah, that used to golf. So, what's your favorite sport?
Depends on the season, but probably baseball.
Probably baseball.
Mm-hmm.
What are your expectations for basketball coming up here?
We're locked and loaded. Hopefully we'll be back at the well.
Ready to go. Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by here, Kale. We'll have Caden Groper up next here, but first we're going to take a time out from the Golden Pheasant here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent Feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
The Remsen St. Mary's School would like to take this time to say congratulations to the Hawks. Your success comes because of all the hard work and dedication you put in on and off the field. You know what it takes to be a Hawk, and we're proud of our Hawks for flying high. Thank you for carrying on the tradition and success. Make the Remsen St. Mary's community proud. Good luck, Hawks. From the Remsen St. Mary's School, we are proud.
KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions here at the Golden Pheasant Steakhouse here in Remsen. And we got you sophomore or junior?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. We got Caden Groper here with us. So Caden, tell us, who's your family? Any brothers, sisters, any of that good stuff?
Shout out to my mom and my family, my grandpa, and my cousin Gabe that's watching.
All right, cousin Gabe that's watching. Hello. Where's Gabe watching from?
Sioux City.
Sioux City sounds good. So Caden, think to the season here, your junior year. You guys finished 11-1. What was maybe a favorite game that you had this season?
I'd say Don Bosco game.
How physical was that, offense and defensive line from Don Bosco? I remember they had a nose guard. That was a big kid.
Yeah, pretty physical.
Pretty physical. And in the semifinal game, were you kind of battling some knee things? Because it kind of seemed like you came off the field, but you're the type of kid, you want to be out there every play, don't you?
Yeah. My knee was hurting, but
hurting a little bit. When it comes down to the end of the season like that, you just got to dig a little bit deeper, don't you?
Keep pushing.
What's it like when you go out and take the field at the Unidome? What's that like when you go out there?
Just the atmosphere and just being out on playing the full game for once. I just loved it.
Sounds good. So you're a junior this year, right?
Yep.
So what are your expectations? For yourself, the rest of your juniors that are going to be seniors next year. What are some things that you guys need to do? To get back down to the Unidome and play in an extra game and hopefully win another one next year.
Yeah. Step up. We need you guys to step up. Tried stepping up this year, and we need you guys stepping up.
Definitely.
Get in the weight room.
Definitely right. So what other sports do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, baseball, football, maybe do track or golf this year.
Track or golf. So what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football. What's your favorite football team?
The Bears.
The Bears. So who's your favorite football player? I think I know who you're going to say.
Cleo Mack.
That's exactly who I was going to think. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who would you start at quarterback if you're the head coach of the Bears? Are you going Justin Fields?
Justin Fields, yeah.
I think you're right. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by here, Caden.
Yep.
All right. We'll step aside here for a moment. We'll be back live from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. Back here in just a moment. KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
American Mink, we are committed to making a meaningful and positive impact in the schools and businesses within our community. Like a Hail Mary, throw to win the game. We are here to help you every step of the way to take care of your financial goals. We are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact in our community. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. Bump up the spirit and cheer on the Hawks to victory. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here, KCHE Fuller Digital Solutions here on at the Golden Pheasant Steakhouse here in Remsen. Thanks for joining us, and we got Ryan Willman here joining us. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you're a junior this year. So Ryan, tell us, who are your parents? Any brothers, sisters, all that good stuff?
Ryan Willman, that's my name. Scott and Marge Willman, and Ashley, Paige, Eric.
Sounds good. So you got a pretty big family.
Yep.
Sounds good. So what is maybe a favorite memories? You look back to this season. You guys finished 11-1, made it to the semifinals, made it to the Unidome, a successful season. What's maybe a favorite memory or a favorite game that you played in this year?
The second KP game and the Don Bosco game, both games that we came out and we controlled the game.
Sounds good. So what was that trip like on the way over to Don Bosco?
Well, at St. Mary's, I guess we're used to long car rides, but we're not ready to go out and play right when we get off. But it was nice to see us come out strong and put together a full game. And
exactly right. So what was the bus ride like back? I'm sure it was probably a little bit more fun since you guys won the game.
Yeah.
Did you guys play a lot of music?
No, we just chill and talk and
Okay.
sleep. Yeah.
Take a little nap on the way home. Nothing wrong with that. So you're a junior this year. What other sports do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, track, and baseball.
All right. What's your favorite sport?
Probably basketball.
Probably basketball. So I hear a little rumor that Coach Rudin kind of ran you guys a little bit at practice.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Coach, I'm going to tell you, these kids, they're tired. They need you can give them a little off day tomorrow. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I mean, we need it, though.
You need it, though. You guys are ready for the challenge. What are your guys' expectations like here this upcoming basketball season?
Win games and make it back to Wells.
Get back to Wells Fargo. Well, hey, thanks so much for stopping by here, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, we'll step aside here for a moment. When we come back, we'll have some more players here from Remsen St. Mary's, live from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen, right here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Call the bunkers at BF&S Lawn at 1-800-728-1128 today to make a preventative grub control application to your lawn. This summer round of fertilizer, weed, and grub control will keep your lawn looking green, weed-free, and safe from the damage that grubs can cause to your turf. Call 1-800-728-1128 to have BF&S Lawn Service protect your yard. You're welcome to stop into Connor's Lounge on Main in Remsen with the Conkle Girls. They have changed things up a bit, so come see what's new. While you're in, enjoy specialty drinks or your favorite beverage with full bar available. Then choose from their many delicious appetizers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy at Connor's Lounge, your hometown choice for good times in Remsen.
Free in Remsen.
Welcome back here at KCHE, Fuller Digital Solutions, here in Remsen, live at the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Mrs. B's, American Bank, BFS Lawn and Tree Service, and Floyd Valley Healthcare, just to name a few. And sitting to my left here is
Isaiah Garretts.
Isaiah Garretts. And what grade are you in, Isaiah?
I am a junior.
You're a junior this year. So, think back to this season. You guys were 11-1. What was maybe a favorite memory or a favorite game that you played in this year?
My favorite memory would have to be this past week, just the transition from tight end to guard, working hard after practice to get the transition down.
Yeah, there was quite a few linemen that went down there at the end of the season. So were you kind of, did the coach say, hey, who wants to step up and play on the line, or were you just kind of like, I'm going to give it a shot?
Well, he asked me that next day, that Saturday, just if he wanted to make the transition. I said, yeah, I'll do it.
Definitely. So was it kind of hard learning the plays differently, or was it pretty easy to pick up on for you?
It was a little easier to pick up on later in the season.
Definitely. So what was your experience like? What's it like when you walk out there to play in the Unidome?
It's amazing.
It's a lot of fun. So did I ask you who your parents are?
Nope.
Who's your parents and who's your family? Tell us all about that.
My parents are Todd and Lori Garretts. I just want to say happy anniversary.
To your parents?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary. To, what was it, Todd and Lori?
Todd and Lori. Yes.
Todd and Lori. Happy anniversary. So, do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got like 9 or so. Quite a bit.
I won't make you name them all then.
So
what grade are you in? Did I ask you that? What grade are you in? Junior?
Yep.
So what other sports do you play in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Just football and baseball.
Football and baseball. What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. I think you threw a perfect game this past summer, didn't you?
Yep.
Was it a 3-inning game, or was it longer?
4, I think.
4? It was in the tournaments, wasn't it?
Nope. Regular season.
Regular season. So, I just remember that you threw a perfect game last year. So, what's something you're looking forward to with the future of this Hawks football team here in this next year?
We got a lot of talent in these younger grades, so just looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it and ready to roll. Well, Isaiah, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll bring another one over here. We'll keep it right here, live from the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to Connor's Lounge, Klein Auction, Fish Funeral Home, and Orange City Healthcare. Do you need a hand? You got it?
I think so.
You got it. All right, and we're talking with
Nathan Britt.
Nathan Britt. So, Nathan, you obviously probably had a little bit of an injury. Was it the elbow?
Yeah, dislocated.
Did that happened during the game, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you walking off and we're kind of holding it like this. When something like that happens, are you in a lot of pain right away, or do you kind of have extra adrenaline going?
I had extra adrenaline.
All right, probably glad for that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, who are your parents, and do you have any brothers and sisters?
My parents are Roxanne and Andrew Britt, and I got 4 other brothers and sisters.
Sounds good. So think back to this past season. You guys finished 11-1, make it down to the Unidome. What's a favorite memory or a favorite game that you played in this year?
I would say my favorite memory was facing New Fonda and recovering the fumble against them.
Sounds good. What's it like for you when you go down into and you didn't get to play in the Unidome, but what's it like to to experience that?
I think it's pretty cool seeing all of them cheering for us, the fans, and seeing the younger kids get to experience that.
Sounds good. So that Newell Fonda game, let's see, you guys won that game. Let's see, it was kind of late in the season, wasn't it? No, it was kind of early, middle of the season. Yeah, 53-21. That was here at Remsen. So kind of tell us about that game a little bit. Was it maybe a little extra special just because it was homecoming too?
Yeah, and it was pretty tough too.
Yeah, Coach Wilkin, they always put together a good team over there, don't
Yeah.
they? Sounds good. What's maybe a favorite, your favorite football field to play at besides the one here in Remsen? There's a right answer to this.
Probably Fort Dodge one.
The Fort Dodge, St. Ed's? Yeah, that was a good field. I was going to say the Unidome.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Sounds good. So, anybody that you want to say hello to watching or listening?
My mom and dad and my grandma, if she's watching.
Sounds good. Where's Grandma watching from?
Her home.
Her home? She
Yep.
around here?
Oh, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, Grandma. We'll wave at her.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by here, man. All right, we'll go with another interview here. You're tuned in to Meet the Team here live at the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to our sponsors, the Golden Pheasant, also the Remsen St. Mary's Parish and School, Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen Farmers Co-op, and Gangler Feed. To my left, we have
Hunter Pick.
Hunter Pick. So tell us, who are your parents and any brothers and sisters?
My mom is Julie Kavarna and my dad's Todd Pick, and then my brother and sister is Bo Pick and Veda Pick.
Sounds good. So what's maybe a favorite memory that you have from this season? Finishing the year 11-1, a season to definitely be proud of.
Probably walking out on the Unidome. That's just a crazy experience. It's just the atmosphere, the echo, the everything. It's just fun.
Nothing else quite like that, is there? So you got a lot of time offense and defensive line this year, correct?
Yep.
What do you like to play better, offense or defense?
Probably offense, because I like to score, and I like blocking. I just like hitting people.
Sounds good. Did Coach get you any runs in this year? Maybe I'll put a bug in his ear. You want to run the football a little bit?
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
That'd be good. Maybe a little fullback, tailback with you and Fish, right?
Yep.
So what other sports do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, golf, and baseball.
All right. What's your favorite sport?
Baseball, by far.
Baseball. So I met your dad last year. Did I ever tell you that at state baseball? He's like, yeah, I asked, who has the lowest ERA of all time in high school baseball pitching, and I don't want to look it up. And he's going, yeah, you got to look it up. You got to look it up. So Todd Pick, he goes, yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. So I've seen you play baseball. You can hit the ball.
Yeah.
So are you gonna have to show up the old man one of these days?
Yeah, hopefully.
Taking about dead center 350. 400, something like that.
For sure.
I remember you guys played Marcus this summer, and you remember that foul ball you hit behind their dugout?
Yeah, and I hit that car.
You hit the car. You didn't have to pay for that back windshield, did you? Nope. We're sorry about that, right?
Yeah, it was my mom's friend, so we're okay.
We're all good. So, hey, well, Hunter, thanks for stopping by here.
Yep.
All right, thanks. We'll step aside here. We'll be back live from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Live from the Golden Pheasant. And welcome back to our Fuller Digital Solutions crowd. And sitting to my left is
Colby Penning.
Colby. So tell us, what grade are you in here this year?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. So think back to this football season. You guys finished 11-1. What was a favorite memory that you have from this year?
Going down to Don Bosco and playing a close game and then pulling off the win.
What was that long bus ride like over on the way there?
We were all kind of nervous.
A little bit nervous on the way over. Was it maybe more of a fun bus ride back, being that you guys won the game?
Yep.
All right, sounds good. So what's it like when you get to take the field on at the Unidome? What's that like?
You just embrace the moment.
Sounds good. So you said you're a sophomore this year, correct?
Yep.
What are some things that these older kids, the Cale Ortmans and the Brody Shorgs and the Sean Cronins, what are some things that you're learning from them?
Just to stay tough and they'll want to know.
Exactly right. So I forgot to ask you, who are your parents, and do you have any brothers and sisters?
Casey and Amy Penning, and my brother and sister are Brody and Bailey Penning.
Sounds good. So what other sports do you participate in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Bowling and golf.
Bowling and golf. So what is your favorite sport?
Probably football.
Football? Are you a pretty good bowler?
I like to think I am.
You like to think you are? Could you beat Hunter in bowling?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Are you a good bowler? He says, it's easier said than done. So, like you said, your favorite memory is Don Bosco this year.
Yep.
And a lot of fun playing at the Unidome, right? So,
yeah.
What do you guys need to do to get better to have another successful season next year?
Just practice hard and keep working hard.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by here. Appreciate it. We'll step aside. We'll be back here in another minute on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio, live here at the Golden Pheasant. Be back in a moment on KCHE.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Fine food and fine dining combined when you dine at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant in Remsen. The Golden Pheasant has been serving the area for many years and is an area favorite when it comes to eating out. Their unique menu offers a variety of selections to please even the most discriminate taste. Relax and enjoy your dining experience tonight at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant, Highway 3 East in Remsen.
From the Golden Pheasant, and welcome back to our Fuller Digital Solutions I want to say Facebook. It's on YouTube. So sitting to my left here is
Lennon Steichen.
Lennon Steichen. Bring your microphone down a little bit. There you go. All right. So Lennon, what grade are you in here?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. So you got some extra time in there at the end of the season, didn't you, with all these injuries, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was it like walking out there in the Unidome and playing in that game?
It was surreal. I mean, it felt good to do it for my teammates, though,
Definitely got to step up and make that happen. So you guys go 11-1. What was the favorite memory that you had from this past season?
All the practices we had, scout team with my boys, Braxton Knight, Brady Coink, and Jackson Bunkers.
Sounds good. So you play on the line, correct?
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the guys you go up against in practice? Maybe like Hunter Pick over there?
Wesley Gallus.
And Wesley Gallus. Do you think Wesley's watching tonight or maybe listening?
Kind of doubt it, but...
Kind of doubt it. He can always watch it later. He'll watch this and we'll say, Lennon and Keith waved to Wesley. So there we go. What did you say your favorite memory was this year?
Just, going up against that varsity team and, giving them a good look. That
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I forgot to ask mom, dad, brothers, sisters, all that good stuff?
My mom is Sarah Nixon. My dad is Nick Westergaard. And I have two little sisters, Iris and Ayla.
Sounds good. So the Steichen name in Remsen St. Mary's, are you related to the Steichens from back in the early 2000s?
Yeah, they're my uncles.
They're your uncles. So did they call you up before the game at all and give you some advice?
Yeah, I was talking to Bill and Austin pregame.
Sounds good. So what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
I play baseball, and I'm going to do track.
Play baseball and track. So what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football, definitely. What are your expectations for next year? What do you need to do to get better and get back down to the Unidome?
Just keep working. I mean, we'll be back, but it's going to take work.
Give and take work, definitely. Well, Lennon, thanks for stopping by here.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Lennon Steichen, joining us here. We'll keep it right here for another minute. We've got another young man coming in here live from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. And sitting to my left here is
Landon Walshman.
Landon, how are you doing, man?
Not too bad.
How's your brother doing?
Pretty good.
Skylar, right?
Yeah, and Levi.
Oh, man, you guys got a big family, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you have any other sisters or brothers, and who are your parents?
I got a little brother, Titan, and my parents are Rick and Angie Walshman.
Sounds good. Are any of your brothers watching tonight, do you think?
Nah, probably not.
Probably not. They got better things to do, don't they?
Yeah.
So, Landon, what grade are you in this year?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman this year. So, you guys finished 11-1. What is a favorite memory you had from this past season?
Just going to the Dome, and I was watching, but it was still a pretty good experience.
So, did you have an injury at the end of the year?
No, I had an injury at the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year. So your season kind of ended before it even got started.
Yeah.
So so you didn't get to play in any games?
Played the first game a little bit.
Played the first game. So what other sports do you plan on being in here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball and baseball, probably.
Sounds good. What's your favorite sport?
Probably baseball.
Probably baseball. So are you was your brother a catcher?
Yeah, Skyler was.
Are you going to be a catcher like your brother?
Yep.
Sounds good. Who's going to be the best catcher in the family?
Me.
You definitely. So what are some things that you need to do that this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football team can continue to have success? What do you need to do to get back to the Unidome next year?
I think just being healthy is a big part of it, and we work hard, so we'll continue to work hard.
Sounds good. Well, Landon, right?
Yep.
I'm going to remember it now. So, Landon, thanks for stopping by here. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, we'll step aside here for another minute. We'll be back live from the Golden Pheasant here on Classic Hits, KCHE, and Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. And outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
Buying or selling? They have you covered at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company in Remsen with the Iowa Auction Group. Commercial, residential, agricultural, business, liquidation, estates, and more. They've been helping people with auctions for many years. And if you're looking to buy or sell land or real estate, they offer the services you want at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company with the Iowa Auction Group in Remsen.
The Golden Pheasant here, and also on Fuller Digital Solutions, yes, live at the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. And sitting to my left here, we have
Colin Holman.
Colin Holman. So, Colin, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. So tell us, who are your parents? Any brothers and sisters?
My parents are Jeremy and Katrina Holman, and my sisters are Coley, Brian, Claire, and I have a brother, Brady.
Brother Brady. Where's Brady at? Is he in school now?
Yeah, he's at DMAC.
He's at DMAC. So, Colin, you got a little bit of extra playing time at the end of the season, didn't you?
Yep.
What was it like, going down there to play at the Unidome?
It was unbelievable. It was definitely not expected, but
is it pretty loud when you get out there on the field?
Yeah.
I also have folks tell me, you're used to playing outside. It's cold, but was it maybe a little extra warm in there? It seemed like. Definitely. So, what's maybe a favorite memory that you have from this past football season?
Just going to state, the Unidome, just all the experiences.
Definitely. I remember that Don Bosco game. You got in, quite a bit there in the. Third and fourth quarters. Were you a little bit nervous when you go out there and see some of those guys from the Don Bosco Dons?
Yep.
Definitely. So what are some other sports you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Baseball, track basketball, and golf.
Golf. So you stay busy year-round, don't you?
Yep.
What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. Your brother, if he could get a hold of a ball, he could hit one pretty far.
Yep.
Are you going to be more of a contact hitter or are you a power hitter?
Probably both.
A little bit of both. That's the right answer. Well, hey, Colin, thanks for stopping by here.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, and we got another young man joining us here on the Golden Pheasant meet the team here for Remsen St. Mary's. We're in I keep wanting to say Lamar's. We're in Remsen here. I don't know why I keep thinking Lamar's. Thanks to our sponsors, Mrs. B's, American Bank, BFS Lawn and Tree Service, Floyd Valley Healthcare, and Fuller Digital Solutions as well. And sitting to my left here is
Braxton Knipe.
Braxton Knipe. So here's a young man. You got some extra time at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
What was that like going out and playing at the Unidome?
In the locker room, I was pretty nervous, but once I got out in the field, I felt pretty good.
Sounds good. And you're a freshman this year, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So were maybe some of those upperclassmen, like the Brody Shorgs, the Sean Cronins, what were they telling you before the game?
They were just trying to, give me, try to make me feel better, and they're just telling me, just do your best, and we'll be good.
It'll all kind of fall in place, won't it? Sounds good. So I forgot to ask you, who are your parents, and do you have any brothers and sisters?
My parents are Scott and Angie Knipe, and I have a brother in 6th grade, Dayton Knipe.
Sounds good. So favorite memory, did I ask you that? What was your favorite memory from this season?
Probably just, playing the Dome. It's pretty cool, and just all the memories I had along the way.
What was that trip like over to Don Bosco on a Thursday?
It was kind of weird, practice, everything changed that week, but it was pretty fun game.
Sounds good. Did you guys have school that Friday, or did you guys have the day off?
We didn't have school.
You didn't have school?
No,
you still got to sleep in a little bit. So, what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball. So what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football's your favorite sport.
Yeah.
So, what else do you like to do? You play Xbox, PlayStation, any of that fun stuff?
I play a little Xbox. I like to box in my free time too, and just
okay.
Yeah,
sounds good. So, thank you so much for stopping by here, Braxton.
Yep.
All right,
thank you.
We'll step aside here for a minute. We'll come back with some more interviews live here from the Golden Pheasant here. Class Kids, KCHE, Fuller Digital Solutions.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza and roasted chicken, something icy to drink, or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
Orange City Area Health System is the right care at the right place at the right time. I'm Marty Guthmiller, CEO. From our emergency medical services to our home health, surgery, sports medicine, behavioral health, and birth care. From our walk-in clinic in Orange City to our integrated family medicine clinics in Orange City, Hospers, and Paulina. For skilled, safe, and essential services at all stages of life. Trust the award-winning Orange City Area Health System.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1, along with Fuller Digital Solutions here. Tuesday night, we're live at the Golden Pheasant Steakhouse here in Remsen, and sitting to my left is
Lucas Britt.
Lucas Britt. So, Lucas, tell us, what grade are you in this year?
Freshman.
You're a freshman. So, you guys finished your season 11-1, and what was maybe a favorite memory that you had from this season?
Doing the practices and being on scout team, really.
Sounds good. So, did you get into any varsity games this year?
Not really.
Not really this year. So did you guys get a chance to play a couple JV games?
Yeah.
All right. Who'd you guys play, and how'd you guys do this year?
I can't quite remember who we played. We did quite well until after the first half.
Okay. So you gotta learn how to play a full game, right? So what do you play? Are you on offense or defense?
Kind of both.
Kind of both. Do you run the ball, or are you a receiver, a lineman? What do you?
Line.
On the line. So tell us, I forgot to ask you, who are your parents and any brothers and sisters?
Roxanne and Andy Britt, and I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
2 brothers and 2 sisters. Any of them watching tonight, you think? Probably not, no. So what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Baseball.
Baseball.
And track.
Baseball and track. So football, baseball, track. What's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football. What's your favorite football team? Do you like the Packers, Dallas Cowboys?
I don't have a favorite, really.
You just like the game of football, don't you?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by here, Lucas, right?
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by here, Lucas. And we'll grab another interview. Are you going to send the manager over here? Send the manager over here. You can jump a line and spot here. So you're tuned into Class Kids KCHE. Thanks to our sponsors, Connor's Lounge, Klein Auction, Fish Funeral Home, Orange City Healthcare, also the Golden Pheasant. Yeah, big thanks to Tom putting this meal together for this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks team. And sitting to my left here is
Tate Tenniger.
Tate Tenniger. So you're the manager of the football team, correct?
Yep.
So what are your responsibilities like on game day?
To make sure everybody has everything. Set the end zone camera up and make sure everybody has their heads on straight.
Definitely. So what's maybe a favorite memory that you have from this season?
My favorite memory is probably when we went to states, that sub-state game. When at the end of the game, when Oshman did his backflip.
That was pretty fun. So what grade are you in?
Junior.
You're a junior. So what other, are you involved with any other sports or activities here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Nope.
Nope, just
football manager.
Manage football. Any Xbox, PlayStation, anything like that?
I don't do that kind of stuff. Nope.
Don't do. So what do you do in your free time?
I like to work.
You like to work.
Yep.
You're a smart young man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, are you working for like your parents, or are you making some money?
Yeah, my dad owns Ganglers.
Okay.
So I work down there, and I work at Klein 09 in Beer City.
All right, sounds good. So your dad's your boss, right?
Sadly.
So is he paying you good, or could he give you a raise?
He could probably give me a raise.
Give him a raise, Dad. There we go. Did I ask you who your parents are?
Todd and Jessica.
All right. And do you have any brothers and sisters, anything like that?
My brother is Cade over there, and Hayden and Kinley.
All right, sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, we'll step aside here for a moment. Be back here with some more interviews. Meet the team here, Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, KCHE, Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
The Remsen St. Mary's School would like to take this time to say congratulations to the Hawks. Your success comes because of all the hard work and dedication you put in on and off the field. You know what it takes to be a Hawk, and we're proud of our Hawks for flying high. Thank you for carrying on the tradition and success. Make the Remsen St. Mary's community proud. Good luck, Hawks, from the Remsen St. Mary's School. We are proud.
KCHE 92.1 alongside Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks to all of our sponsors here, including the Golden Pheasant Steakhouse, also Connor's Lounge, Klein Auction, Fish Funeral Home, Orange City Healthcare, Fuller Digital Solutions, also Mrs. B's, American Bank, BFS, Lawn and Tree Service, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Remsen St. Mary's Parish and School, Happy Siesta Healthcare, Remsen Farmers Co-op, and Gangler Seed. And sitting to my left is
Cade Henniger.
Cade Henniger?
Tenniger.
Cade, so what grade are you in here this year, Cade?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. So who are your parents and brothers and sisters?
Todd and Jessica, and then my brothers Tate, Hayden, and Kinley.
Sounds good. So what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball and baseball.
Basketball, baseball, football. So what's your favorite sport?
Probably baseball.
Probably baseball. What was your favorite memory from this season?
Probably the whole state experience and all, going down on the bus with the team and the hotel and going on the field.
What's it like when you walk out there at the Unidome?
It gave me chills just walking and seeing all those people out there.
Did it make you a little bit nervous?
Yeah.
That sounds good. So you're a freshman this year. Did you get a chance to get in any varsity games, or did you play a lot of some JV time as well?
I got a lot of JV time and a little bit of varsity for a kickoff.
Sounds good. So what do you play when you play JV?
It's like Z-back.
Z-back, so you get to run the ball a little bit?
Yep, and catch.
Run and catch. So what's maybe, do you have a favorite football team that you like to watch?
Minnesota Vikings.
The Minnesota Vikings. Who's your favorite player on the Minnesota Vikings?
Dalvin Cook.
I knew you were going to say that. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I can't give you too much of a hard time. So anybody that you think's watching that you want to wave to at all or give a shout-out to? Mom and Dad?
Yeah, Mom and Dad, Grandma.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for watching, Grandma. We appreciate it. All right, hey, thanks for stopping by here, man. All right, and we'll continue on the interviews here from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. Thanks to Adam coming over for Fuller Digital Solution. Also, Tom here at the Golden Pheasant. They always feed these kids well. And sitting to my left here is
Brady Coink.
Brady Coink. Hey, Brady, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. How was the chicken over here? It's pretty good stuff, isn't it? All right, so tell us, who are your parents and brothers, sisters, all that good stuff?
Mom and Dad, Judy and Mickey, and then brothers, Cody, Ralph, and Jeremy.
Sounds good. So so you got 3 brothers, right? So you're the 4th one to wear number 26, right?
Yep.
Did you kind of know that was going to be your number, or did you have to fight one of the upperclassmen to get that number 26?
No, my brother would always just hold on to it.
Sounds good. What grade are you in this year? You freshman? Freshman. So what was a favorite memory that you had from this season? You guys finished 11-1, had a really good year.
Some of the practices, one was just muddy and rainy and windy.
Sounds good. What was that trip like over to Don Bosco?
Really long.
Did you take a little nap on the way back?
Yeah.
It's okay. Just talk about, those guys at Don Bosco, they're physical guys, aren't they?
Yep.
And what was it like when you got a chance to walk out and play in the Unidome? What was that like?
I'm pretty nervous when you look up and see everyone just cheering your names and stuff.
It's a lot of fun. So what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, baseball, and track.
So you stay busy all year round, don't you?
Yep.
What's your favorite sport to play?
Football.
Football. So what does this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks team need to do to get back down to the Unidome next year and play in an extra game down there?
Just continue to play hard and have fun.
Sounds good. Is Coach running you? You said you play basketball, right?
Yep.
Is Coach Rudin, is he running you a little bit? I heard you had to run a little bit today in practice.
Yeah, just a little.
So it's Scott and Justin. So do they do like good cop, bad cop, anything like that at all, or are they just both nice guys?
Both nice guys.
All right, sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by here, Brady.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have one more interview coming up, then we'll take a break, and I think we'll be back with Coach TeBrink here, I believe, live from the Golden Pheasant. And joining us here is
Keaton Harpinaugh.
Keaton Harpinaugh. So, Keaton, what grade are you in this year?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. So, tell us, who are your parents, brothers and sisters, all that good
My
stuff?
parents are Lee and Kara Harpinaugh, and my brother is Dawson Harpinaugh, and my sisters are Hannah and Sophia Harpinaugh.
Sounds good. So, tell us a little bit about your season. What was maybe your favorite game that you have played in this year?
Probably the Don Bosco game.
Talk about those guys are pretty physical, weren't
Yeah.
they? What was that bus ride like on the way back? Was it fun, loud, or did you guys maybe fall asleep a little bit?
I think everyone fell asleep.
Fell asleep. You guys were pretty wore out after that game. What was it like when you got a chance to go down and play at the Unidome?
It was different. I liked it. It was loud, and it just whole different game.
So, as a freshman this year, you got some touches, couple touchdowns, over 100 yards, 7.5 yards per carry. So did you start off wearing a different number and then switched your number?
I started with number 2, but number 2 white was still ripped from last year's Levi, so they had to get it fixed.
Okay, so what number did you switch to?
I was 14.
14?
And then I went to 2.
Then you went to number 2. So, what other sports do you play here at Remsen St. Mary's?
Basketball, baseball, track, golf.
All right, what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football is your favorite sport. So what do you and your teammates need to do? It seems like you got a good group of freshmen. What do you guys need to do to get back down to Wells Fargo next year?
Probably just stay healthy.
Stay healthy, work hard, lift weights, right? Sounds good. Well, Keaton, thanks for stopping by. Anybody that you want to wave to or say hello to?
Probably my Grandma Rhonda.
Grandma Rhonda,
Yep.
Thanks for watching, Grandma Rhonda. We appreciate it. And thanks for listening here on KCHE. We'll step aside here. We'll be back, finish up with the interviews here from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. Back in a minute. Class Kits, KCHE, Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Looking to share common ground
I
with
swear
your
like
family?
90% of my life is sitting and listening to commercials. It's okay, though.
Specialist with a variety of backgrounds and expertise to meet your individual needs welcomes Dr. Tyler Faber to their team. Dr. Faber also serves with the birth care and emergency medicine teams, and as a native of rural Sioux County, he continues to work on a family farm while providing medical services for all generations in the region. Find common ground with your family doctor at Orange City Area Health System.
Welcome back here, Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 Fuller Digital Solutions. We are live here at the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to Tom. How do you pronounce Tom's last name? Is it?
It's Allers, right? Yeah.
Tom Allers. Tom's a great guy. Some pretty good food over here at the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. I think they do. You do prime rib on the weekends, don't you? Yeah, swing over here this weekend, grab some prime rib from the Golden Pheasant. Good stuff here. So we got Coach Levi Brink here, right?
Yes.
So tell us, this team went 11-1. What a great group of kids this is.
Absolutely.
What are kind of your responsibilities here with this team?
So I coach on the offense with Ryan Gallus. Usually help him calling plays a little bit here and there during games, and then mostly work with like the skill players on the offense.
Sounds good. So, you guys got some pretty good skill players, and, you're going to graduate a small group of really talented seniors that are good kids. Who are some of these kids that are going to have to step up and, hopefully make that trip next year over to the Unidome and just continue to carry that success?
Well, definitely with Ryan Willman. He did step up a lot this year already, so it's going to be a blessing having him back next year to help lead those kids next year. With Kale, he kind of made a position change this year. So in the past, he was a receiver, and so we'll have some interesting things to go over next year with some other players coming back. We'll have to do some figuring out of kids like Jackson Bunkers coming back potentially next year and having Kale. There are definitely a lot of good problems to have next year.
Exactly. There's that old saying, if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks. I don't think that's the case with those two kids.
No, and the nice thing about it is whatever happens next year, those two kids are going to give their 100% effort. So.
Exactly. They're the type of kids that it seems like if you ask one, hey, we need you to do this, or hey, we need you to do this, these kids buy into this program, don't they?
Yep. So no matter what, there's definitely going to be spots that we'll find for everybody.
Sounds good. So how did you get involved with coaching here at Remsen St. Mary's?
A couple of years ago, I got a random phone call from Coach Osterman, and I think maybe, who was it? Jay Schrader, I think, told him to call me one night. So one night I just got a call from Tim and asked if I'd be willing to help, and I had always been looking to get back involved somehow, so I was more than happy to do so.
Sounds good. What's kind of your history of football? Did you used to play when you were in high school, college, anything like that?
I graduated from Lamar's community a few years back, and then I ended up playing football at Northwestern.
Sounds good. So, just great group of kids here this year.
Yeah, they are awesome kids. I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Sounds good. So is Coach Coink going to talk on here? All right, we'll get Levi, thanks for stopping by.
I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. So yes, live from the Golden Pheasant here in Remsen. Stop on over this weekend, grab some prime rib. They've got some fantastic food here, and we've got Coach Coink, and I can't remember your first name because there's like a million Coinks.
You can just say Ralph.
Ralph. Okay. All right, Ralph. So, Ralph, kind of what's your role here with this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football team?
So I do the offensive and defensive lineman.
Sounds good. So, at the end of the season, it's no secret you guys were beat up at the end of the year. So, kids like Isaiah Garrett's, what a kid who steps into that line role. What are you telling these kids that, that need to step up at the end of the year? I'm sure they're willing to take on those challenges.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing I told them was, we've been coaching all year. You guys got the mentality to do it. You gotta know that you can do your job. Don't hesitate. Don't worry. Everything will play out.
Definitely. What's maybe a favorite memory that you have from this football season, or a favorite game that you can think about and think, man, we just really played well? The Newell Fonda game, you guys played really well. I think you guys had to go on the road to Fort Dodge St. Ed's. You guys had a pretty challenging year on the schedule.
Yeah. I liked how that Newell Fonda game turned out. Going into it, we thought it was going to be a hard-fought battle, and it was, but second half we kind of opened it up.
Definitely. So talk about your history with Remsen St. Mary's football. You used to play, right?
Yep.
All right, so how'd you get involved on the coaching side?
So I graduated in 2017, and my senior year, Ryan Hayek was the head coach.
Okay, yep.
So when we were doing our equipment turn-in, he kind of asked me to, join on and help out a little bit to get started.
So you played for Coach Hayek, and who else were your coaches in high school?
So Coach Osterman, he was my lineman coach.
Okay.
And then Zach Arnold came with Ryan Hayek.
Do all the coaches here, it seems like you guys have a pretty good relationship, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have like a group chat where you're watching film and you think, maybe I see this, or maybe I see this? You guys stay in pretty good contact, don't you?
Yep. During the season, our phones, it feels like on the weekend, they just keep going off.
Keep going. So, well, Ralph, thanks for stopping by here. All right,
Appreciate
sounds good. Thanks to Tom here at the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to Coach Osterman, Coach DeBrink, all the kids here at Remsen St. Mary's. It was a fun season. End of the year, 11-1. Lost last week to Easton Valley, 42-36. just kind of ran out of gas there at the end of the season. Thanks to Adam Morse for controlling things on the Fuller Digital side. I'll take a 1-minute break, and then we'll send things back to the station. Thanks to everyone here, and once again, big thanks to Tom over here at the Golden Pheasant for feeding these guys. Really appreciate it. Stop over the Golden Pheasant. Fantastic food, good atmosphere. Stop over here this weekend. We'll step aside here for a moment and send it back to the station. For KCHE Sports Fuller Digital, it's Keith Crane for Adam Morse. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.